Hi, welcome to the Belfry. This is the beautiful PJ National Golf Course. My name is Chris Ryan. Today's video is all about impact and more specifically a little drill that you can do which is going to help you get a little bit better rotation in your hips if you feel like you're the kind of golfer who gets a little bit stuck at impact. You get a little bit too square on, you don't pivot correctly, and you often feel a little bit too cramped. This is a great little exercise that you can do which is going to give you a great understanding for what impact should be like with a little bit more rotation. So we're really addressing in this video the golfers who tend to find their impact position looks a little bit too similar to their starting position. So we don't really see a lot of difference, and those golfers often post-impact will feel very cramped. They often get the elbow separating, they often don't get much extension, and they really feel that they don't transfer as much energy through into the golf club. What we would like to see would be the setup and the impact looking quite different. You can see how I've got a lot more rotation in my lower body. My knees are certainly in a different position, my chest is a little bit more open, and my hands are a little bit more forward. If we can get golfers to start to create a better impact position, we can often get them to hit the ball much crisper, much cleaner, greater distances with a lot more control. So this little exercise is, as I say, a great way for you to feel what that might be like. Now, we also see with a lot of the golfers who tend to have a little bit of reduced rotation, they often have a movement of the hips inwards towards the golf ball. That will tend to force the head up, and we tend to find they lose a lot of their angles. The handle tends to rise up, and this can also give a lot of inconsistencies in direction. So when I take my starting position, I feel very, very balanced in my feet. I feel I've got good solid contact with the ground between my toes, my heels, and I feel very, very stable. Now when I go to my impact position, as I start to create this, I begin to feel like the contact points in the ground are a little bit more my right toe, so a little bit less into my right heel. And on my left side, a little bit more towards my left heel and a little bit less towards my left toe. Now, if I was to go to my impact and just go post-impact, so a couple of feet post-impact, I'm going to start to feel that even more. I really feel my left toe is in the air, and I really feel my right heel is beginning to be in the air. So my contact points now are left heel, right toe. And that's really what we're going to try and get you to do in this drill. I call this a heel-toe drill. So when I go post-impact, and I were to hit a ball which maybe went 30, 40 yards, I wouldn't want to feel the same ground contact as I do at address. At address, I feel very stable in the feet. As I go post-impact, I don't want to feel that same contact point, because if I do, I'm going to be struggling to get that nice look of extension post-impact. If I can hit a little pitch shot and create my contact points more heel and toe, I can get a much better rotation, much better extension of the arms. My hips rotating is what has caused the left toe to come into the air and what has caused the right heel to come into the air. So for me to get those contact points correct, I have to feel a good amount of rotation in the hips, and that's really what we're going to try and get you to in this little exercise. So yes, we're thinking about the heels and the toes, but it's more about how you use your hips to create those different feelings. I don't simply want you to just kind of move onto the heels and the toes. It's about creating the right movement in your hips to give that right little sort of look at the end. So we're going to go quarterback swing, so hands just past your trail thigh. You're going to try and stick and hold your finish, and let's see if we can get those contact points. Left heel, right toe, arms very straight, club head is as far away from you as it can be, and chest is starting to rotate towards the target. Let me see if I can demonstrate that for you. So this is going to be a very, very short shot, but hopefully I'm going to be able to get that nice look to my finish. Okay, it's only got about 30, 40 yards, but really nice ball flight, nice and low, strike was great. There's my extension, left toe is in the air, right heel is in the air. That gives you some great feedback that I use my hips, started to rotate them better through the ball, and I can guarantee if you can use your hips better through the golf ball, you're going to feel you've got a lot more room, you're going to feel you're a lot more consistent, you're probably going to find you pick up a few yards, and the game is going to be more fun. So, a little impact drill. If you feel that you get a bit too square on, give that a go. It's going to be a great way for you to feel what it should be like, and you can start to then increase the speed slowly until you get closer to what would be classed as a full speed for you. Thank you very much for watching. Usual stuff down below, like button, comments box, subscribe link as well. It is free. Love to get your feedback on videos you'd like me to do in the future as well, so pop them in the comments box down below, and hopefully we will see you back here again soon.